Well, hello everybody. I'm back for another video. I want to title this video, China Joe Biden's accomplishments. So what has he accomplished in almost 4 years? He accomplished the Afghanistan disaster by not having a good plan to get our troops out of Afghanistan withdrawal. Got 13 soldiers killed. His accomplishments, he has managed to double gas prices, triple food prices, double insurance. What a great accomplishment. He has put a lot of businesses out of business with his economic policies, his Green New Deal junk. So yeah, he's accomplished quite a bit already in these 4 years. He has weaponized the DOJ against his political opponent. There's a big accomplishment. He has what did he do in Easter at the White House? Try to take Christianity out and then put some kind of pagan junk, this transgender stuff in drag queen shows at the White House. What's he accomplished? Cocaine in the White House. That's a big accomplishment. Well, maybe that's what he needs to get through the day. Just saying. I don't know. I mean, you tell me. So look at all them great accomplishments. You know, he has put a war on farmers and the homesteaders. So those are big accomplishments. So the news media is turning on a little bit, but you know, it's all one big plan. That's what they're trying to do. It's all about hanging on to power. But I mean, listen, people, these Democratic policies that they put out, I don't understand that the crowds of the people that stand there cheering, woo, Joe Biden 4 more years, when most of them probably can't even stop after the rally and afford groceries. Vote against your own interest, and worship a political party. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I am a constitutional conservative, actually a Christian conservative, if you want to call it that way. Because we're not a democracy, we're a constitutional republic. You know, they call it that Trump's a threat to democracy. We don't want Trump nowhere near the White House. What did he do in his 4 years? We had peace. We had low gas prices. We had low food costs. He was working on the medicine, as Joe Biden likes to brag, and he brought down the prescription for insulin. Trump did that. Biden rolled it back. Another Joe Biden accomplishment. He let 3 to 5 million new people in here. We've got more drug trafficking, fentanyl coming across the border, tourists coming across the border, child traffickers. These things are coming across the border are killing and raping women and children. Fact. And speaking of that, I know a person, I'm not going to mention her name, that don't live too far from me. She's across the state line, probably 2.5 hours down the road, something like that. But anyway, she needed to run and get a few things, so she was out and about. She stopped at Target. She went in and noticed this young man following her, and he was mixing descent, Afghanistan, one of those anyway. But anyway, he followed her all through the store, and she thought she would slip in, the pots and pans or whatever, the cooking area to shake him, but he didn't shake him. he continued to follow, but keep a good distance. And so she got what she needed to get and went to checkout. And he stepped back, but as she checked out, went through the door, he bought a stick of bubble gum and quickly thought he could catch up to her. She started walking at a fast pace to her vehicle, and he started walking at a fast pace behind her. But guess what, folks? That little lady was a packing. And when he got close enough to her, she turned around and pulled that old boomstick up there, and that little squirt ran. So it's right here in our area, East Tennessee, Southwest Virginia. You ladies be vigilant where you go. Watch your children. You got young children. Keep an eye on them. Keep them close. And if you can, take somebody with you when you go shopping. It's dangerous, people. It's dangerous. It's not really safe for a woman to go shopping alone no more. At one time I seen our region as one of the safest regions around, because we didn't tolerate stuff like that. But, as new people move in from other parts of the country that don't share our values, I've walked down the aisles in some stores, and you can spot these people. It's not necessary, and you go to, greet them just like we would howdy, or those people will turn their head and thumb their nose at you. I had one lady behind me not too long ago in Walmart had the comment that said, there goes one of them damned old farmers. Well, I thought about turning around and telling her, don't you dare go to the grocery section, but I didn't. Sometimes you have to look over ignorance, and that's what those people are. They're ignorant. These people, you can ask somebody from these big cities where did your food come from, and they'll tell you the grocery store. But that being said, think about all the accomplishments of the Joe Biden and the Democratic Party, what they give you. What have they give you? They forced old people on fixed incomes out of their apartments where they raised the highs because the government was paying for illegal aliens to live in those apartments. They forced single mothers with a couple of kids out. And now what little bit I've seen on the news, some of it is these illegals are taking the jobs that single mothers take at McDonald's or low paying jobs that they have to survive on. We cannot let this go on, people. I hope to God that enough of you see this and share it, or share it yourself. Tell it yourself what's going on, what you see in your area. We have got to come out in massive numbers and vote. I mean, we have no choice. It's a fight. I've always said it's a spiritual battle, but it's as well as a political battle. But who knows what's going to happen before the end of this election? There's some trying to push old Joe Biden out. Some, they're in the sort of a civil war Democratic Party, and I really don't give a shit. Those people are communists, fascists. They are not the old Democratic Party. They're not your grandmother's and your grandfather's party. They're not the party of the working people. They're about power and control. They want to control your every way of life, from what you eat, what you drive, where you live, and where you work. So be vigilant out there and watch your surroundings. And that being said, the good Lord willing, I'll see you next time. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And God bless each and every one of you. I really mean that. And let's pray for one another and President Trump. And I almost forgot one really accomplishment that Joe Biden has done. The pro-Hamas people are attacking the Jewish people in this country. They're letting it go on. Just like the Nazis did in World War II. Now, ain't that something that he can brag about? Think about that, people. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.